Good morning. How everybody doing? Today is December 20, 2021. Today is Tuesday. The time is 10 o'clock a.m. I'm the kind of preacher I like to get the Bible study every day. Let's have a little devotion. Go to Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 14. Chapter 7, verse 14. In the days of PROS, PERIT, be joyful, but in the days of advanced comparing God also has set the one over against the other to the end that man should find nothing after him. That's in Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 14. Let's go to the throne of grace. Our Father in heaven, may your name be honored, may your kingdom come soon, may your will be done here on earth, just in here. Yes, I've seen leaving that temptation, delivering from anyone that speak the truth out about my mouth about this word. I'm praying for breathing. I'm praying, I don't know, they said we don't have no insurance, but I rebuke that, send it back to the pits of hell. I don't know what happened. I'm praying for a terror. Ask you don't be mad at me. In Jesus' name, I speak the truth out of this mouth about this word. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, amen. So y'all, let's get started. Let's have a little church in here. A little church. Okay, everybody listen. If you want to pay your tithe off, go to $sign. Sit in the building, see your $sign. Sit in the building, see you go to Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 14. Stand up for the reader of the word. In the days of prophecy, be joyful, but in the days of advanced comfort, go ahead, set the ones against the other to the end that man should find nothing after him. The title of this message, I wrote it down. The title of this message, what the Bible say about Christian having a good time. What does the Bible say about Christian having a good time? Now we finna get down to the nitty gritty, and here we're gonna talk about Christmas too. Okay, here we go with the nitty gritty. I'm gonna tell you about. I got about 2:30 this morning, a.m. in the morning. Well, I was military. I went to bed about 11:30, 10:30. I have a fall asleep. So I might be young in the video. Well, what does the Bible say about Christian having a good time? 27 Bible verses about good time. For a century, we believe that Jesus died and rose again. Even so, through Jesus, God will bring with him those who have failed asleep. You visit this passage of 27 Bible verses about good time. Peter 1, chapter 5, verse 8. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11. Romans chapter 6, verse 23. Thessalonians 1, chapter 4, verse 13, 18. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 22. Romans chapter 12, verse 18. And Mark chapter 16, verse 16. And Mark chapter 1, verse 14. Matthew chapter 7, verse 21. Galatians chapter 3, verse 17. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 23. Galatians chapter 5, verse 19 to 21. Corinthians 1, chapter 12, verse 13. Corinthians 1, chapter 12, verse 12. Corinthians 1, chapter 1, verse 2. Romans chapter 16, verse 17. Romans chapter 16, verse 16. Acts chapter 8, verse 1. Acts chapter 2, verse 38. John chapter 3, verse 16. John chapter 3, verse 136. John chapter 1, verse 1. Matthew chapter 1, verse 1 to 25. Timothy 2, chapter 3, verse 16. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. And Ephesians chapter 4, verse 36. And Numbers chapter 5, verse 1 to 31. Where in the Bible does it said to have a good time? Common English Bible. Proceed. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 14. CEPS. When time of good, enjoy the good, and when time of bad, concerning God had made the firmament as well as the latter, that people couldn't discover anything that will come to be after them. Okay, I think I'm gonna add this in for free right here. Then I'm gonna add this in for you. What did Isaiah chapter 6, verse 22 mean? Isaiah chapter 6, verse 22 encourage us to trust in God during our time. I'm doing all this in for free, but no. It is time I will have in another where he said to his people in the middle of the coffin and effort of sin all around them. He said, trust in me. I am going to bring about an end to all this. Explain Isaiah chapter 60, verse 22. Encourage us to trust in God during our time. It is time I will have it in order where he said to his people in the middle of the curtain, an effort of sin all around them. He said, trust in me. I am going to bring about an end to all this. What is Isaiah chapter 6 talking about? Those who rebel against God, King, and refuse his mercy will first remember this is an offer mercy through the MESSIAS. The whole world desires the wrath of God, but when God offers mercy through the suffering servant and the mercy is rejected, the wrath of God still stands. Okay, now we finna. I'm gonna have to edit him because I got up at 2:30 in the morning, so 2:38. Okay, Ecclesiastes, ECCLESIAST, chapter 7, verse 15. Man can develop several understanding through reason and experiment to know what is right to do, but harm can and should live by the wisdom God has called us to and trust that God will make things right in his own time. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 15 mean, well, the main message of Ecclesiastes chapter, both good time and bad time are good, ordained, and perfect. So people should accept God when event occurs and face an event when it becomes REALITY. What does Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 13 to 14 mean? On a bad day, experience your comfort, God around for both kind of days so that we won't take anything for granted. Person tell us that nothing can we not understand God. Generally, we can do nothing to change it. We can only take the good days and the bad days as they come. I didn't make this up. This out the book, y'all. I didn't make none of this up. So now let's talk about Christmas. I'm going to come back and repeat this and I'm going to have more. No, now let's talk about Christmas. Let me see what the Bible says about Christmas. Go there. But we ain't going to go no scripture. When you have your time, you do it. Okay. December 21st, not the day murdered in the Bible is the day of Jesus' birth. The Bible is coinciding on the day of the time of year when many was said to have given birth to him in Bethlehem. The early Christ did not celebrate. Well, in the Bible does it say not to celebrate Christmas? We're verse talking about not celebrate Christmas. And Jesus said in Luke chapter 16, verse 15, that which is highly certain among men is abominable in the sight of God, more important through Christ. Common Galatians chapter 4, verse 10 and 11, to not observe days of the year, such as Christ, for they are abominable to the Lord God.